Mark Grayson starts Invincible with a girlfriend, a best friend, and a semi-normal high school life. But by the end of it, his social circle is two other superhumans and an alien. And if you've ever felt like you're losing people just by growing up, this one's gonna hurt. But real quick before we get into everything, hi, I'm Ari, and me and my best friend are releasing a book this year. We're only releasing 500 copies, and it's just about a solar punk world that's on the brink of collapse, and two best friends have to die in order to save it. So we're only releasing it in the newsletter, so get in there if you want that. Let's get to the video. And Mark's story in Invincible is one of the most honest depictions of what happens when your life stops being compatible with people you knew before. So let's talk about how responsibility quietly erases friendships. So early on, Mark's closest friend is William, right? They're both regular high school kids. They talk about crushes, they hang out, and they follow each other to college. And of course, Mark is dating Amber, who has nothing to do with superhero stuff at all. Pretty much his life looks normal. But the more Mark gets pulled into saving the world, the less time he has for people who can't follow him there. He misses dates with Amber, he's late, he's secretive, and eventually he breaks up with her. And we all know he loves her dearly, but his life just stopped being compatible with hers at that point. And with William, there's no dramatic breakup between the two, but the show just stops being about high school and more about cosmic war. And that's its own kind of loss. And you don't need superpowers to experience this. I mean, maybe your career takes off and suddenly your old friends feel distant, or maybe you move cities and the people you knew before don't fit your new life. Or maybe you go through something hard and realize the people who were there before just can't understand this version of you. It's not that they stopped mattering, it's that your world expanded into a way that they can't follow. And the worst part, you don't even notice it's happening. You're just trying to handle your own life. And one day you look around and realize the people who knew you when things were simpler are just not there anymore. Mark's story is just the accelerated version of what happens to everyone. Responsibility escalates and your world changes. And the people who can't live in that new world just fade out into the background. And look, this doesn't make you a bad person. I mean, growing up means your life stops being compatible with some people's. And that's not abandonment. I mean, you can't stay in one place forever. And you're allowed to outgrow friendships. You're allowed to need different things than you're used to. And feeling sad about it doesn't mean you did anything wrong.